Welcome you to the new Max 2 module, and most of you have probably taken the first module of the Max series and completed that one. This module is going to take off where that module left off. So in the first module we really dealt with a lot of modeling tools, some modifiers, a lot of the viewport navigation, basic Max stuff. And in the modeling part of it, we dealt with a lot of straight-edged modeling. So we built some vehicles, we built some prop-like structures, but for the most part they were straight edges, 45-degree type stuff that fairly simple to model, but we can get something neat with those tools. In this class, we're going to branch out to the more organic-based stuff, and the final project will be an organic-based creature model that really doesn't have any straight edges at all. So by the time we get to the end of this module, you'll know all of the modeling tools that you'll need for basic game production, most of the modifiers, and all of the little tricks that go into navigating Max to a semi-professional level, and hopefully you'll end up with a few models for your portfolio that should impress people. So I'm going to go over what the 3 projects are for this class. These projects can be done really in any time limit you want. They don't have to be done in the weeks that are laid out in the curriculum. That's just if you want to go blazing through the class. Most people take their time and take quite a long time to finish the class. But I think you'll find that the first project is really pretty easy and probably will only take about a few hours of work. The second project can be time-consuming and has a few little modeling tricks in it that you'll have to pick up in order to complete it. And the third project is really pretty complex and will take some time to finish in order to complete the class. Let's go over these 3 projects. The first one is what we call making a model error-free. And this model that you're looking at now, you can see a lot of holes here. There's actually some lifted polygons, some split edges, double-seamed areas. This guy's full of errors. You can see some, looks like cracks running down his leg here. You're going to need to fix this model. And he's full of errors on purpose because you're going to fix him. And you're going to learn some tools like welding vertices, checking for errors, and you're going to make him so that he's error-free and completely one hulled-in mesh. So he's like all one solid piece. No intersecting edges, anything like that. And it's not complicated. The videos in the first week or two, the first 2 sessions or so, will walk you through everything that you'll need to do this. And I think once you're done with the first probably 10 videos, you'll be able to complete this project pretty easily. You'll just submit this to me and then I'll check it for errors, and if he's error-free, then you're good to go with the first project. The second project will be creating a prop, and the prop I've provided you is this crate, and the crate has quite a few little modeling tricks that have to be worked out. It looks like a simple object, and this is what we usually get to deal with in games, are things that look simple but actually have a few little navigational stuff you'll have to figure out. The boards here in the bottom have to be seamed into this whole piece here, and because we're dealing with an inside and an outside, we've got holes that have to be seamed up. We've got these boards in the bottom that have to be seamed to the bottom. There's quite a few little issues that you'll have to navigate through. It's also the first project where you'll have to put a texture using UVW unwrapping techniques, and you'll have to make your own texture. And I've provided you for reference for this particular prop, and what I'm willing to do is if you can find reference for a different prop that you want to make, you can. There's no polygon limit on it, so as far as what you want to make, it's really up to you. I would suggest if you want to make your own prop that you pick something simple, something kind of mundane, like maybe a mailbox or a trash bin, a parking meter, something that you can get some real life reference. What we don't want in this is a made up prop, like a imaginary gun or a sword of some type. We want something that's a real object that you could possibly hold in your hand and look at. And the reference material that you gather, if you don't want to do my crate that I've provided you for, you'll need to submit the reference material to me and get it okay. But I'm pretty open-minded to anything you want to do, but you don't need to make this one a major project. This is something that should just probably take a day or two and be done with, because you want to throw your time at the project that's coming up, the last one. But I have provided you with the reference material for this crate, if you like, and you can make this one. Most people do the crate, and it's a good little prop. You can use it as a prop in a later scene if you want, or you could even use it as a prop with your creature that you're doing as the third project. So this is project 2. And this one will take a little bit longer than Project 1. This one's probably a little more complicated than it looks. And Project 3, our last project that you'll be turning in, is going to be a creature of some sort, again, that you can make up. My creature is this this ram or horse-like creature. And here's a picture of him, so you can see what he looks like when he's done. And this project will take probably about the last 5 or 6 modules of the class, or I guess we'll call them sessions of the class. And students that have done this before, I think the average, if they're working on it a little bit each day, it usually takes them about 3-4 weeks to complete this. At you're probably looking at that piece there is probably about, I'd say, 20 hours or so of work to get to that point. So it can be it's a complicated process to finish, but you'll learn all the modeling techniques along the way to complete this. Now, everything that you've seen here, from the error checking to the simple prop model to this creature model, we have videos for you all along the way. Every single thing you've seen here, so every piece of this scene, every piece of the crate, and all of the error checking are included in the videos in real time. There's not very much cutting to an hour later. In fact, you won't see any cutting in the videos until about the last section of the class, where there was some, it takes too long to render the pictures, so I cut between renders. But you'll see everything done in real time, so it's not going to be, here's a simple example, and then poof, here's what I did after spending 30 hours on it, that you can also do. It's going to all be in real time. So if you wanted to make this exact piece, you could. It'll be just like a little model set that you buy at the store. Every single piece is included. If you want to make your own piece and your own concept, your own idea, which is of course what we're really after, then you can use the processes that are covered in the video, apply it to your concept, and you'll come up with your own piece. And hopefully what we'll get is a lot of really good student work from this that then we can add to a video down the line. We'll show more students, and we'll have some excellent work to show. But I hope you enjoy the class. I think the curriculum is well thought out, and that it will guide you through each of these. Most of these projects have been done over and over at different schools that I've taught at, and I think you'll find the class enjoying. The last hint I'd give you is post your work in the forums on the Game Institute site, because you'll get a lot of feedback from students that have done the work before you. You'll get feedback from me really quickly, and we'll probably save you making some mistakes before you make them as people critique your work. So set up a thread, show your work in the thread, and just maybe post every couple days or so and show how far you've come along, so that you can share your work with everyone else in the class. But enjoy the class. Take your time going through the videos.
email me or post on the forums if you need anything. And welcome again to the class.